Now back to Let's Chat with Tita Gracie, only here on V81 Radio.
Okay, and we're back. And right now, we're going to take a look at Repertory Philippines' most recent production with this next PowerPoint. And you'll see what they have in store for us in the coming days because Rep is going to go digital. Let's play that next PowerPoint, please. Okay, I'd like to call back Mindy-Perez Rubio again for a quick chat about Rep's current project of putting everything back to the internet.
Because that, oops, am I muted?
Yeah.
Am I okay? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you now, Mindy.
Okay. You want to know what our plans are going forward in terms of the pandemic and how we
Yes,
can keep our name out there. Okay.
yes.
We are like all the theater companies actually, if you look into Broadway and the West End, they're all going digital. They're all going online. They're all streaming live. They're pulling out all old shows and posting them just to keep theater alive. And that is exactly what we're doing. We have actually, it was an idea of Vivi Vergara and Liesel Batucan, my artistic director, and they're coming out with something called Repisodes. They are episodes, but we add the word rep to it, so it's called Repisodes. Our first Repisode was actually featured at Open House, and it was Kiss and Tell. It was all the cast of Stage Kiss. They all came out and they talked about their experiences during the play. Our second episode was a tea party with the quarantine princesses, and we actually blasted it out, and we invited all the little girls to dress up in princess costumes, and they all had their teacups, and this was all online, and we got six of our best princesses. One was Rapunzel, one was Snow White, the other one was Sleeping Beauty. I mean, we had all six, and it was so nice, and they all sang songs, and the little girls were there, and we asked them to post their pictures, and all of them, and the little girls took their pictures in their princess costumes, and we had like, wow, a lot of pictures were sent in. And so we just posted that with all their names, and they just were so thrilled. And then our next two videos, we had the flag video, the one that really impressed you a lot, of Myong. That is one of our episodes, because we intend to replay that. And then we also have one of You'll Never Walk Alone from Carousel, featuring the cast. Yeah, featuring the cast of Carousel. We actually streamed it live, but then we are going to do it now on YouTube consistently. And since our actors, we have Nikki Hill, because she comes out as and Gian Magdagal. The two of them are leads in Carousel, and this was going to be performed in hopefully February of 2021, directed by Toff de Venecia, the congressman, and who is also a rapper. And then our next rapper day is going to be so funny. It's called Game of Crones, How to Be a Villain. And so we're gonna feature the villains in the fairy tales, and how one villain tries to outwit the other. It's going to be really funny. And so we're thinking of all these things. Yeah. And,
yes, and I like it because you're really thinking out of the box.
Yes.
And you're extending the life of material that's supposed to be on stage to the digital screen, and then adding a spin to it by creating a game, creating something interactive, and like really engaging the audience in a unique way.
Yes. We're also doing confessions of a rapper. So we're going to highlight one rapper, and we're going to throw questions at him, and he's going to just answer them like that,
Wow,
and so
quick questions.
Yeah. But here I am. I'm giving out all our plans.
I think we're going to whet the appetites of everyone listening there, and they would, I'm sure that after listening to us tonight, they're going to want to see these productions online, And maybe some of them might be enticed to even join some of your workshops. And we have with us tonight some of your young rappers and some not so young rappers, but are still there, connected with rap and really devoting their time and energies. And I believe that this young group of people will be able to give us a taste of life in rep, even on lockdown. So I'd like to call on, with your excuse me, Mindy, I'm just gonna bring on
Yes.
stage. Yes, do you have something else to say, please?
I just want to say, because I know who you are going to call, and these
Yes.
kids, I'm going to call them kids or young rappers, are an amazing bunch. They are so talented. I have so much trust in them. And I was completely blown away when I saw the flag video of when they sang
Yes.
it, when they produced it. It was incredible. And I am so glad that you are actually interviewing them and asking them about it, because they put a lot of heart and soul into this.
I
And
agree.
these are the ones that are going to be running our online workshops too. So
Fabulous.
we have a very
Fabulous.
strong team. Yes, yes,
Fabulous, Mindy. So
yes.
now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce our young rappers. Let's start off with Cara Barredo. I know that you've seen her in a past episode. Cara, hello.
Hi, Tita Gracie.
Hi, Cara. How are you doing?
I'm good. Very good. Thank you.
Fabulous. And then we'd also be calling with us O'Neil Torres and Dave Corpin. Hello, Dave
Hi,
and
Tita
O'Neil.
Gracie. Hi.
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 Hi,
Hi,
Tita
Dave.
Gracie.
Hi, O'Neil. Yes, I'm
Hello.
so happy that the three of you could make it tonight. And like I was telling Mindy and Michael and Luna earlier, that this current crop of rappers have the same energy, the same dedication and commitment. And your work showed, I mean, it's shining through when I saw that video, Red Project Red, White, and Blue. And I am very, very happy that that video is already online and a lot of people are watching it. But could anyone kick off the discussion? What is the story behind it so we can get more people to click on your links and watch that video?
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe I should
go
start.
ahead.
I should
Oh,
start it.
Onel.
Sige, yes.
It was really a dream for me to actually come up with this project. It just so happened that it's the same dream as Dave and as Cara and as Asia, and I brought it up to them one time, and they said, "Oh my gosh, we're thinking of the same thing." Because there's this particular song in Myong the Musical, which is so beautiful, and it really is very relevant to our times, our present times, and I really believe that everyone should hear about it, should listen to it, should be able to to um, to hear the words and the music, and then when I brought it up with Tita Mindy and Liesel Batukan, and they said yes, go ahead. And then I called Dave and Cara, Jay Pangilinan, Asia Malyari, Stephen Hotchkiss, the team behind the When You Believe video project.
Yes,
And
of
they all
course.
said yes, and they said, come on, let's do it, and that started everything, di ba, Dave?
Yes, yes. Actually, when we were doing the When You Believe video after it came out, I already had this feeling that if the quarantine extended to June, it would have been perfect then also for us to do a tribute to the Independence Day. And Cara, O'Neill, and myself have been in different generations of the production of Miyong. So it was just very timely. And then I was already feeling how society was feeling, that sense of unrest and how there's this tendency for us to be, kumbaga, divided. And I felt very strongly about, as artists, maybe we can use our talent to call for unity. And because that was the theme of the production of the musical, written by Tita Joy Verata, and how beautiful and anthemic the music of Ian Monsod was also. So it was a perfect vehicle for us to actually to use in a video, and to convey that particular message. It's very timely. Then also
Yes.
how the flag has been a symbol of unity since the past century. Then also, and it just so happened I was sharing it with Cara lang and Asia, and then suddenly Neil pala was already thinking the same thing, and he got the go signal of Tita Mindy and Lisa. So it just fell into place. So when we had that initial meeting, sabi ko, "Oh, sige, sige, I'll put the concept on a presentation." And you know how we are as agency people. I mean, we like to put things in a presentation. So when I presented it to the core team, we were on Zoom. Cara was the moderator of the Zoom meeting, and then so I was just presenting it. I couldn't see their faces. And then suddenly they were laughing na after I was done. And it was O'Neill pala was crying while I was presenting the concept. Concept pa lang yun. So I think it was very telling of how powerful the message of Tita Joy for
I
me
agree.
was.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And Cara, how about you? What's your experience? What was your experience like in
It was
coming up
it
with a
was
project?
so much fun because once we've all decided our roles in putting the project together, I was assigned with connecting and contacting the original cast of Myong. So the likes of Jaime Blanche, who's not even here, I had to message Ram if he wanted to sing that song again, which he did, years ago. A lot of old rappers that actually don't perform anymore, but they were so excited to do the project. They were so thankful that there was an avenue for them to sing again and sing something as relevant and as beautiful as how beautiful and gallant is her flag.
So not only is it relevant for the nation because of the message of that piece, but also on how it brings old rappers and new rappers together in an original production from an original rap production, right? Because that
Yeah.
original play, when it first came out, I was amazed because I watched Rem Zamora when he was playing the lead back then,
Mhm.
and the production was different because it was in a much bigger stage. If
AFP
I'm not
Theater.
mistaken, it was in Camp Aguinaldo.
AFP. Yeah.
AFP, yeah, the AFP theater.
Yes.
And that stage is peculiar because, if I'm not mistaken, it has one of the widest prosceniums.
Yes.
And
Correct.
that production needed a very wide proscenium because of the scale of Nyong.
Correct.
It was a groundbreaking production. And for Rep to resurrect it, when did Rep resurrect? Last year, was it resurrected?
2019.
Last
2019.
year, and the lead was played by a
Tim
hot new
Pavino.
actor, right?
Yes, Tim Pavino.
Who is really not a rapper, right? He's from mainstream cinema, right?
Yes.
Yes.
He's a
So
singer.
how was that
Top
like? Were you
singer.
were you in the cast with him, Cara?
Yes.
Yes.
I played Yayang with his wife. Eventually became his wife, but Timmy also has a theater background, and he has been actually doing shows in Atlantis.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, so he's not a
he's not
newbie,
new
but
to the
that
theater.
was his biggest role, I think, so far. No, that's his
Today.
biggest
Yes.
role.
Yes.
And my gosh, he's such a generous person and a generous actor. So it kind of everything just kind of fell into place.
And I
Amazing
think
You know, when I
voice.
was researching for tonight's show, I came across those beautifully prepared photographs of Myung.
Yeah.
And those photographs were like, they look like old vintage photographs. The costumes were beautiful. Where was the setting? Where was it shot?
We actually went to Emilio Aguinaldo's house, the same house where he declared independence. So it was like a field trip for us actors, and then
Right.
it was like, and then we played dress up, we put makeup on, and we posed for pictures. It didn't feel like work at all. It was so much fun.
O'Neill and Dave, were you part of that production as well of Myung?
Yes, I was part
I
of the
was
2019
yeah.
production with Cara,
Yes.
and yeah, as Tim as the leader also of of this cast, you felt him as a leader emanating through the whole team, and we actually felt like a united nation. I
Right.
mean, of cast members. As
Right.
towards the end, and even towards the end of the show, we were like majorly sepangs because we felt and the journey of the show itself. I mean, from when we open the prologue up until the finale, which is the raising of the flag, you can feel how connected everyone was with one another, and how emotional that raising of the flag was for
Every
each
show.
one of us. Every show, there's no dry eye on stage.
Yes, it's amazing because the music from that production, there's so many beautiful songs. I remember, and some really touching pieces like that love song.
Yeah.
It's also beautiful from
Suddenly
the
love.
Suddenly
The
Love.
wedding
Suddenly
song.
Love.
Suddenly Love. Yes, that was a nice piece. And I
Yeah.
remember that from the original cast with Rem.
Yes.
Wow.
And yeah, I
Rem
remember
and
it from the
Ate.
original
Actually,
cast.
the original Yayang was Lisa Batukan and my sister, Maya Barredo.
So the
Yes.
2019 production was actually Maya turning the baton to her sister. Sarah.
Now turning the baton to Cara. So really, how your lives have been intertwined. You know, I was just talking to Luna earlier, and she's one of those people that her life is really so intertwined with rep, and the same goes for you, Cara. No?
Yeah, I pretty much grew up in rap. So like Tita Luna and Michael. I used to call Michael Tito Michael when I was younger. But now that I'm old, parang ayaw na niya. So, yeah, I pretty much grew up in rap. Started when I was 6. I did the first run of Miyong. Funny story, I was a girl and I was a little girl in the first run. And then when we did the second run, and we did it in Intramuros, we did it in RCBC. I became a boy na. Tita Bibot was like, okay, you're bigger now. Join the battle. So I was little Berong na. And I even had a death scene. So I was like, okay. And then when we did 2019, Tita Joy asked if I could be Yayang. So it's like full circle. Siguro
Yes.
in years I'll be
Yeah.
Kapitana Teneng na. I don't know. Who knows?
Wow. And also,
Yeah.
you have had such an amazing journey with rep.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
just one stage, but even during workshop time, summer workshops. And this year, rep is going to do it differently. So
Yes.
who among you can kickstart the discussion about your summer workshop for this year? Maybe O'Neill. O'Neill, maybe you
Oh,
could tell us
okay.
more about the workshops this year.
Actually, I was gonna share something for Myung because Myung, if I may,
Okay.
because Myung is my first ever musical with rep.
Yes.
I
1990.
I
Oh.
I came in, no, but I came in 2003,
All right.
and then I was part of the second restaging of Myung, which was produced and which was staged at RCBC.
Mhm.
And then it was a transition from Shangri-La. It's a ano what you call that, our
William
theater,
J. Shaw.
William J. Shaw, transition to William J. Shaw to RCBC.
To
And then
RCBC.
while we were running at RCBC, we were also touring it to different schools.
Mm.
And it was very memorable for me because I made my first piyok in in on stage because there's this line there by Chris Polo. I played Chris Polo Aguinaldo, the brother of Nyong. And in the last part, when they meet each other, there's this line, no longer bound till church bell sound, one step at a time. And that one step at a time was just too high for me. So every time we would sing it, one, the keyboard was like, O'Neill, what's happening to you, O'Neill? And yeah, so very memorable for me. So ayun. So now, we're gonna talk about the workshop now, right?
Yes.
Yes, because I think this year it's gonna be done online, and you shared with us some photos. Then our
Yes.
technical supervisor here, just cue her and tell her what photos you'd like to show, and you can talk over the photos. Then, are you ready? Can we show the first picture?
Our director for the Repertory Philippines workshop for the performing arts for this for the 2020 I am Echstein. She has prepared so much for this one. She gathered a handful of us teachers to come up with a very, very special online curriculum, and it's going to be a first time for Rep. And we are very, very excited to have this workshop. And it's gonna be from July 6th to the 31st of this year, and we shall be having musical theater classes for kiddies ages 4 to 8, preteens ages 9 to 12, teens ages 13 to 16, and adults ages 17 and up. And then we're also very excited because we have special classes for this online workshop. We have voice and dance and movement. Voice for male and female students, and then dance and movement for all ages. And then a very, very special workshop that we have for this July is the costume design for children's theater musicals, to be conducted by the one and only Raven. Oh, yeah, we're very excited because he has designed so many beautiful costumes for children's theater. And wow, amazing how he designs, no? And we are very, very lucky to have him to conduct this workshop. So for those of you who are interested in joining, you may visit our Facebook page, Repertory Philippines on Facebook, or you may email us at marketing@repphil.org for information. Ayan.
Yan. And then, of course, you have a voice class.
Yes.
With you and Cara.
Yeah.
Oh, is it us? No, yeah. Very, very exciting.
Your voice classes?
So the voice classes will basically be a one-on-one class per student. So I think as of today, all the slots are pretty much filled up, but more people still want to come and join us. So maybe, Tita Mindy, we can do it again next month for those for those who still want to join. Because as of now, I think everything is really, all the schedules are filled up now.
Wow. So all of this online.
Yeah.
What your experience? I mean, you guys are the ones teaching, and is it like a Zoom meeting, like a Zoom conference?
Yes, it'll be something like a Zoom meeting where they're all on screen. It will be a challenge for both teachers and for the students because it's so different from teaching it in a classroom, because there's physical touch, there's interaction with all your classmates. This one will be interesting because we're going to try to achieve everything through one screen. So
Oh, it's
thank you
really
for
challenging.
technology. Yeah, you know,
Exciting.
Acting, acting, voice, costume design, and all digitally delivered. It's pretty
yes,
amazing.
Dance and
yes,
And
movement also.
yes, see, so it's really gonna be a challenge.
yeah. It's exciting, and it's also a challenge for us teachers to try to mount, because at the end of the workshop there's a showcase.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
we need to think out of the box and make it more. So it's digital theater, pretty much.
Yeah. And you know how it's usually challenging to keep energies in one single room? So now the challenge for the teachers is to keep the energies in a single screen.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, this you're rewriting another chapter in Rep's history,
Yes.
and this I'm sure this is gonna be another breakthrough for the company, for Repertory Philippines, as it embarks on its digital strategy for this year, all in preparation and all going towards the time when the stage lights go up again and you guys are going to be back on stage.
Yes.
So, I truly wish you all the luck and the positive energy and the good vibes. Know that you guys are really going to make things work for Rep. I'm so
Thank you.
proud of you, very
Thank
proud of you.
you.
thank
Don't
you.
go away, any of you. I'm just gonna bring back Mindy, and we're
Sure.
gonna discuss this new digital strategy. And maybe, later on when we do a Q&A with Michael and Luna, stick around so that we can have a lively discussion.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
are you there? Hello, Mindy.
I think
Yeah.
Hi,
Then
Tita Mindy.
you're muted.
Her mic's naka-mute. Yeah. Dean, could you unmute her, please? Our tech will unmute the mic. There. She has to unmute her microphone. Okay. Welcome to live broadcast,
Yeah,
people.
welcome to the new norm.
The new norm. Yes,
Yes.
we just have to unmute. Okay. Anyway, so the three of you are all going to be in the teaching positions for the workshop this year.
Just
not for
O'Neill
me.
and
Just for
I,
me and Cara. Yeah.
the
Anil
addition.
and Cara.
Yes. And then for the
If
kids
you,
class, sorry.
I'm sorry.
there's Mindy. Mindy, you've got a fabulous team here that are braving it on the digital space.
I am so proud of all of them, all of them. I'm so proud of all of them, and I have no doubt that our workshop is going to be fabulous. I mean, this is the first time we're ever doing this. Okay, so it is really out of the box, and it's something new, but we're pushing ahead with it. And I who is my workshop director, is she's pretty confident that she can pull this off. So we have everything right now. We even have someone that's going to be monitoring the Zoom's site every day, all day. And I am, of course, has all the schedules done. And we're just getting a lot of queries and inquiries. And I don't know, people are just so excited.
Yeah.
And from as far away as provinces, they're calling in, and because they say, wow, now we don't even have to fly to Manila.
Yes, that's the reason why today's topic. I was thinking when I was thinking about the topic for today, I felt that it is so appropriate to put the word relevant there, because that's how Rep has been making theater relevant in the lives of many theater enthusiasts, arts and culture, students, the youth with your workshops and your children's theater performances. And it's that relevance that is so important in every stage of the game. Whether your interest in theater was ingrained as a child, or like me, my interest in theater came rather late. But when I got hooked, you can't stop me. Even on a wheelchair, I'm gonna go and watch a show because somehow there's a need to connect. There's always a need to watch theater because it just makes you feel so vibrant. There's so many things that you can imbibe from being part of the theater community as an audience and now as a communicator. And truly I'm quite encouraged to spread the news more because of what I'm hearing tonight with the digital workshops.
Yes. Yeah.
But going into the new norm, okay, the new norm, which is bringing everything to the digital space. I know that it's a challenge. From the onset, has Rep already had the technical capability to put everything online, or did you have to rush and learn everything, on the job, as they say, with the pandemic, when the onset of the pandemic?
I'm going to answer that. You see,
Yes, please.
these three people on the screen, these guys are such
Yes.
executives. They know it all. I have no doubt. They know how. It's incredible. I really don't know how they managed to do the Zoom, and the way they did that flag video was just so amazing. 49 people in one screen. That was, and then they were all arranged with the red, white, and blue. Cara, when you sent me that video, I was just, wow. I just almost fell off my chair. It was so good.
Yes, that video was the one that inspired me to plan for tonight's episode. And I woke up O'Neill. I said, O'Neill, I want to, after watching that, I woke up O'Neill and I said, O'Neill, I have to feature that in my show. But unfortunately, because of some policy constraints, we cannot show the video tonight. But please inform our viewers where they can watch your Project Red, White, and Blue, O'Neill. Where do they go? Where do they click? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, it's actually posted on the Repertory Philippines page, but for everyone's for everyone, what we will be doing right now is maybe Cara, Dave, and I will be reposting it, so a lot of you can watch it again, and you could watch it on from your newsfeed.
Yes.
So
the video is
Yes,
still on
fantastic.
Facebook page and Repertory Philippines Facebook page.
Yeah. And
Okay,
I'd like
so
to add on
everyone
what
out
you said,
there,
Gracie.
yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I'd like to add on what you said about, it's that's the beauty of theater also. It's being able to touch and inspire, and it's not just limited to it being on the stage itself. And as artists, it continues to be within our hearts then also to be able to do that, even if the stage lights have been turned off for the rest of the year. And that's what inspired us to actually do more of this, to keep performing, to keep sharing the message that we have to our audience. May it be live or on the digital space also. And that's just the beauty of this material also. How beautiful and gallant is our flag is that the song in itself is very beautiful, that we just wanted to share it. And we're happy that we were effective in actually doing so, and we were able to bring together friends from generations of Repertory Philippines also in this project. Yeah.
Amazing. Aside from the pandemic really challenged everybody. A lot of us in the artistic community and even us in the marketing community has really tried to be as creative as possible in reaching out to our audiences. And with that video and even the previous video that you produced, I'm sure that your Rep followers will continue to watch all your videos, and you'll have more attendees in your workshop because you guys have that energy, and and it's very attractive, and I'm sure a lot of people would want to know more about rep and to be part of rep. And I think that for the youth, the best part of being of gaining that experience is to be part of the workshop. What do you
Yes.
think, Mindy?
Yes, absolutely. Every time a person joins rep, they become part of the family, the rep
Yes.
family, the rep team. And the workshop kids, they grow from year to year to year. A lot of the ones, a lot of the kids that are appearing right now in the RTYA, which is our children's theater, are workshop graduates. A lot of them. So we bring them up slowly.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
And I was also,
And I'm really,
I was also a
go ahead,
product of
Dave.
that. Yeah, I was also a product of that. Back in 1998, Rep did a production for De La Salle Zobel. So it was in a way a workshop of sorts for the schools. So Tita Bebot and Tita Baby directed us for Fiddler on the Roof. And cut to almost 20 years after I'm on the repertory stage officially. So I mean, it started with me back in 1998, and that passion and that value stayed within me. That even if I went through working on corporate as a professional, it eventually gave me the opportunity also to want to go back and be on the
Yes.
repertory stage years after.
Yes. So I know that the summer workshops of rep has become an annual tradition. And
Yes.
this year, what I'm really looking forward to is how you're gonna stage that finale project, Cara.
Yes.
You must have, yeah, and you really opened up something very interesting, because that finale project and how it will be staged is really so interesting. But
Yes.
I'm not gonna say anything much, but I really wanna be around when that when that finale production happens.
That's right. The showcases will be a challenge.
answer your question, Cara, I am definitely considering running the workshop. If this is really successful, we will run it throughout the whole year.
Woohoo!
I,
Wow.
I am actually amazed that there are a lot of people that are signing up for voice classes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ay, Tito Carlos.
Well,
Yes,
that,
it's
that just goes to show the kind of infectious energy that everybody, when you're caught with the theater bug as a performer or as an audience or as a technical professional, it's a bug that will stay with you for a long time, if not for life.
I
When
agree.
I
I
agree.
do it for good.
That's
I
true.
agree.
That's so true. Anyway, we're gonna go on another quick break now. It's gonna be our last break. Please don't go away. And when we return, we're gonna go for some quick questions with our guest tonight. So stick around, and we're still gonna continue to learn about how Repertory Philippines has been making theater relevant in this country for more than 50 years and for the next 50 years. Be right back.
Be back shortly with Tita Gracie. Let's chat with Tita Gracie only here on V81 Radio.